Now, testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Tank?
Yes, I can hear you.
There's no feedback. So now how do I get back over here? Click on this. Click down there on Zoom. I don't know. Go here, exit. Yeah, but that's not ending the live.
Yeah, it looks like you're live. Yeah.
Yeah, now I got to see how to end the live.
Oh, big heads in the chat.
Do you remember how to end the live?
You got to go on YouTube or when you're going to go end live. It all depends how you got it set up. When you go on your
Yeah.
more buttons on the bottom,
Stop live stream, right? It says stop live stream.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, we're live on my new computer.
Woohoo.
Uh,
We're waiting for friends to join us.
yes, we're waiting for friends to join us.
They're
If it
being
was Duckman.
fashionably late, right?
Yeah, if it was Duckman, there'd be all kinds of people in here, but it's not. I get to drink one of these.
Maybe I should get a drink too.
Go ahead, Saturday night.
You can see there, I was telling you it's two different color filament. So it's actually kind of white and black at the same time.
It's
So
gonna
it
look like
makes like,
concrete, right?
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's gonna be cool. I like concrete color. What is it for?
It's going to be for a start gate. So
Oh, it's gonna be a
it's going to be like
start gate.
concrete pillars for start gate. Yeah. It was a small one made for Hot Wheel. I blew it up 250%.
Nice. I guess I'm just gonna shave this down. I gotta work on this. Is gonna be the top of my walking stick. I put like a
Okay.
T, almost like a cane, but I gotta do some
Walking stick for
shaving on
you.
it. Yeah, I made one. It's really STD, stray dog trainer.
Okay.
It's right here. I took the top off it, but has all this stuff on here so the dogs will grab a hold of it and I can smack them. They're stray dogs. But I'm redesigning it. So I'm just gonna shave it down a little. If I can. I got a good shaver over here. Get all the regular cedar off it.
I don't know if it's because of the storm we just had in Florida, but we had very high winds yesterday. It was crazy high winds last night.
Oh, I think it could have been from the storm
Yeah,
coming
left
up that
over.
way. Yeah, could be. Yeah, that series we're watching is really funny. So it was made in I don't know, I think it was made in the 70s because it says Space 1999.
Yeah.
The moon goes out of orbit. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. We're like on the fourth episode.
What you're watching that on which streaming platform?
It's on it's not Netflix, but Prime, I think.
Prime.
But the second season, I have to order something or get something, get it. So we're gonna order it and then disorder it.
I'm gonna see if it's on Prime in Canada because Canada we get different than yours.
Different stuff. I'm gonna use my new knife I got. Well, that works a lot better.
Yeah, I don't have Space 1999 on mine.
I watched all of Buck Rogers too. The Buck Rogers was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like they sure use a lot of paper though. Computers printing out all the paper.
Okay.
I like how they fall, you know. Funny. So you doing a parking lot wars tomorrow?
No, it's all fun. It's all finished.
It's all finished. How many you have a year?
I think I had 5 or 6, I think.
Six.
Yeah, I think we had 6.
Why do you just do like that? Because it gets too cold or something? Just
Yeah,
have
I
them.
figured by the time this month started or at the end of the month, it was going to be too cold.
Yeah. Did you make a trail or something?
Nope. I am going to be
A
making another.
crawling?
Yeah, I did have a crawling event last weekend.
Didn't you have like a rock climbing?
That's coming
Like a
up. Yeah, that's
that's
on the
coming up.
6th of
It's
next
gonna
month.
come up.
Yeah, I got Paramount Plus, Netflix, and Prime Video, and I did not see Space 1999 on any of them.
I'm pretty sure it's on Prime
Yeah, but
here.
like I said, your Prime and my Prime is different.
It's different. You got Norman Bates on your Prime or the Bates Motel? We just finished watching that one. That was a weird one.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Like I said, like sometime I go to the States and I log on to Amazon and the movies are completely different. It's kind of weird.
yeah. There's a lot of series on Prime,
Yeah.
but there's only like one season, two seasons, you know.
Last time I went to the States and I downloaded some stuff on my tablet and I started watching the movie, but then when I got home, I wanted to finish it. And it told me you can't watch this movie. You're in the wrong zone.
Because you can't watch it in Canada.
Yeah, and they're what? So I put my tablet in flight mode, rebooted it, and then started watching the movie and I could watch it.
What movie was it?
I can't remember. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
But just because I booted my tablet in flight mode, it didn't know where I was.
Didn't know where you were at. Yeah. So you
So I
could
just
watch it
finished the
anywhere you
movie and then
wanted
I
to.
kept going and then deleted it. Yeah, the hill climb should be interesting. I'm going to bring my Rockery. It's 10th scale, nice and wide. Need something fast to climb the hill.
Yeah.
Crawlers
I
are
have a
just not
rock
going to cut it.
basher. Basher. Or rock. I like that new Traxxas, but man, it's a little expensive. But you get a two cell and a charger, right?
Yeah,
So you must get the two cell, probably 3300 right?
yeah, probably is.
LiPo. Probably get the same LiPo I have. Sarge got me.
It's crazy how fast this for stupid printer's going.
Yeah, that looks just like, I mean, is that the filler?
Yeah, it's doing like hash marks in the center.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's filling up the center right now and doing the edges.
that thing's a pretty good printer, man. Yeah, I gotta mail some stuff out. Gotta mail Brad his motor. I even forgot
Yep.
which one he wanted me to mail.
Trail Crawler says no invite for everyone tonight. Why is it?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Uh, it's on It's on WhatsApp.
Yeah, it's on the WhatsApp.
Is Dennis still on WhatsApp?
No, Dennis is not on WhatsApp.
Okay, let me see if I can send an email to everybody then.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you that. Yeah, it's on the WhatsApp. Yeah, I apologize, guys. I don't know how to do email. It's Machete don't do email.
Shitty.
Machete. Machete don't do email. I said that was going to go get an MRI, and they're like, I go down there and they're like, the insurance ain't approved yet. Didn't you get our email? I'm like, Machete don't do email. It's like, what? Machete don't text.
Okay.
Like, what about the old? Why can't you phone? Why can't you call you on the phone?
You should be getting an email.
The tank. You see my screen?
Yes.
See that?
Did you get that?
I got it before. You see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you doing like
I'm
I'm doing? You're gonna do a wall?
yeah, I'm gonna cut. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I had these boxes. I'm like, man, I just want the
Yeah. Yeah,
doing
I did the
some
same thing. I got it stuck on the
re.
wall right in front of me.
Yeah, I ain't got a wall yet, but it's like, man, I'm just doing some
There's the wall right
dismodeling.
behind you. The wall right behind you there on top of the doors. That's
Oh
perfect
yeah, I
place.
could do that, right? Right back there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in the WhatsApp like you guys anymore.
Yeah,
Sorry.
apologize about that, Dennis.
Yeah, it was a last minute thing. He says, "Do I go live?" I go, "Yeah, sure, go ahead."
Oh, since my niece was here too, she had to figure it out, help me figure it out on this new computer.
Yeah, I gave up on that.
On the WhatsApp, it's calmed down a lot. I mean, there's only like one me, I think Sarge was in there, the only two people all day.
Yeah, I don't say good morning on there anymore.
Yeah, I only say good morning when I get up early.
When you get up early?
Yeah,
I'm
because
not a
it's not
morning.
morning when I get up.
Hey,
I'm not
RC
a
Redneck
morning
RC.
person.
SC Redneck RC, how you doing?
What's up, Tony?
You guys can't hear that, can you?
Nope.
That's loud.
Shaving my
It's
peace
a,
pipe.
it's a good thing you showed what you were shaving because
Yeah.
Shaving my peace pipe.
that could have went south real quick.
This guy's supposed to be making me a leather case for this.
A
Gave
leather
it to
case?
him. Yeah, it came with a leather case, but it was all like, ah, man, it turned my hands brown and it stunk the
Oh,
whole
really?
place up. And I even washed it and sprayed it, bleached it and shit, and it was still like all. So he's like, yeah, he does leather work. He's like, that's the very bottom cut of the cow. It's like the really worst you can get. So he's making me another leather case that's supposed to be really nice. I seen his wallet in a carrying case he made. He's really nice, but he's having big time back surgery too. So gave him one of my walkers. He's I think he's a sergeant major or something like that, military.
Oh, really?
He donated my stepdad had a whole bunch of tools and he has like 40 kids. So that he's doing woodworking with and everything. The kids don't have like fathers or, whatever
Hmm.
for the church. So we gave him a bunch of tools. Why not? Right?
Yep.
Let the kids use them. Maybe they'll learn something,
Let them learn a skill or a trade.
or at least let them learn how to drill a drill. I had to teach somebody to drill a drill. Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Didn't
fun.
even
I'm
know how
still
to
having
drill a
fun
drill.
showing my son how to drill and how to use a drill. He tells me, how come when you drill, you don't hear click, 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 like the screw and the tip skipping?
Right.
Because I'm pushing and I'm holding it straight. Like I'm
Straight.
holding the
Yeah.
bit and the screw straight. You're going crooked a little bit.
But your son is like at the right age, kind of. I had to teach somebody that was older.
Okay.
I mean, we learned all that shit in shop,
Uh,
school. I remember we had to have a test in shop. We had the shop teacher put all the tools down and he told you each tool was what tool and you had to write them down and then had to do a test a couple of days later.
hmm,
One of my shop teachers didn't, he had his finger cut off,
okay.
cut it off on a table saw.
Sounds like my
He used
old
to,
shop
he
teacher.
used to go around and poke everybody. And then my buddy, he was on mescaline and he used the table saw to cut his finger off. We're all out there at lunchtime and the ambulance pulls up and you see him have his hand all wrapped up. He's going out to the ambulance.
Wow. If you want Brad to come in here, you got to text him because I don't think he checks his email.
Yeah, I'll see if he's there.
What what kind
Duckman
of
don't
tops
text.
what time of what kind of top secret project is Dennis working on? Redneck is asking.
Um, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
There we go. It's too top secret.
It's like Super classified. So top secret, I gotta put duct tape on it.
Really? I decided to change microphone since I want to lean back. Guru's giving a thumbs up. Can't wait to see how that black and white filament is going to turn out. I'm putting a half white, half black filament and printing with it. It should look like concrete. We'll see.
Are you printing those nameplates with it?
No, I'm doing a start gate.
Can't hear you good, Tank.
Oh,
Yeah, I pretty much finished the audio settings. It's all the
Can't
way
hear
up.
you good, Tank.
Okay.
Yeah, Brad will pop in later, he said.
Okay.
I can hear
Testing.
Tank
1, 2,
perfect.
3.
No, I can't. It's like he's talking in a bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I hear him just fine. Maybe it's your headset.
No, I could hear him good before he changed his mic.
Is that microphone better for you?
Still low. So far away.
Well, fine then.
Finally got my razor in. I got a bald electric razor. Is that what you use, Dennis?
What?
One of them razors got like the electric razor on your head. It's got like 10 different orbital things. No?
No, just a pair of clippers. I
Yeah, I
don't
got me
take
one
it
of them
down to the
because I'm going to
skin.
use my mohawk.
No, I don't take it to the skin.
John Martin selling it, saying hello.
Yeah, I take mine to the skin.
Get to my age, you can't afford to take it all the way down to the skin.
Get too cold?
Yeah. You start missing it after a while.
I know it's been in like the 60s in the morning. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta shut my fan off. I got the windows open.
Dude, I wish it was in the 60s in the morning right now. It's been in the 30s.
And the other night, I'm like, because I wear a CPAP machine, so I'm like, a skunk went by the damn window. I'm like, oh man, it didn't spray, but it smelled, it sucked all into my CPAP machines. Like, oh,
Oh, but this piece for this side.
We saw a little bit of it. Rewind.
uh,
Saw a little bit of what he was working on.
You
is it
didn't
the same
know.
thing you guys are, top speed is working on?
No, no, this is actually for somebody that's in the chat.
Okay.
So he's not allowed to see it.
How many people we got in the chat? Big head.
Two.
Two. Yeah. I got awesome lives, man. I tell you what.
Oh, Redneck says, I know what he's working on. Yeah, I got to paint a
Say
body tomorrow.
it's a body.
Hopefully it's not going to rain tomorrow. Yeah, I got to
Oh, you're
paint too.
painting a body tank?
Yeah. The that Tamiya body there, that Volkswagen.
Oh,
Does
the P the common gear.
Yeah.
You're gonna use the chrome, or what were you using? What were you gonna use?
The
I forgot.
champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne with backed up with silver.
Yeah. That champagne's kind of clearish,
Yeah.
kind of light. I mean,
Almost see through, I think.
is it Tamiya?
Yeah.
that
Tamiya paint?
Yeah.
Oh, so you
yeah,
What
it
got it
goes on
before
pretty
the big
translucent.
thing went.
watch the police knock at my door, say, "Hey, you can't use that."
Right. Now you said it on live. Yeah.
Yeah, that champagne goes on really, really translucent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it looks good after you back it. Gotta
I
have
think
patience with it.
backing it up with orange would have looked nice also. Maybe it would have been more champagne-ish color. I don't know.
Uh,
Do a
you can
test
back it
camo
with
tank.
either silver or black.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Silver or black is nice, but the silver will give it more of a pinkish tint, I would guess.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, black might be kind of
Uh,
dark.
John Martin says it's been what, 2 months since your last live, Keith?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, about that. Oh, you dumbass. That was a wasted piece. Hey, people trying to sneak peeks. I'll get, I'll do a scale rat. There. Now you can't see it.
Uh-huh.
I don't have much of a choice but to hold the body as high as I am right now.
Yeah.
Be pretty high.
Yeah, it'd be in the camera view.
Oh, the body's high. I thought you were high.
I was earlier.
Eating too many
I
gummies.
wish. I wish I really want to do it.
Yeah, I was looking for some brown for filament, but I couldn't find any brown because those pillars I'm building would have looked good in brown also. Make it look
Oh
like
yeah.
wood.
Oh, like wood. Yeah. So what do you mean? It's going to be like a bicycle? They're going to have a thing like that, and they're going to push it down, or it's just going to line up and you're just going to go.
I can show you real quick. Right now it's printing the side, but I think, do I have picture of the project? Let me go online real quick and I'll find you pictures.
So is that just one side of it, Tank, or I don't know? That looks weird. What is?
It is one side.
It's
I'll
just
show
one
you in a
side.
sec.
Okay. So it's going to be a gate. So you're going to have like the cars push up against it and then go.
No, it not push up against it. They're gonna go underneath it.
That's for the timing system.
Oh, look, it's going to be
No,
underneath it. Okay.
no. They're gonna go underneath. Let me just try to find it here real quick.
All right. Yeah, it's only too bad. Sorry about your luck there, buddy. Think what I'm gonna do. You got me wondering. Damn you. I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, I'm just working on this thing. Seat belts came out pretty good.
Seatbelts?
Yeah, I was having a hard problem keeping Duckman and Beanfield in the Bronco.
Oh,
And Guru's like, why don't you make some seat belts? I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So I glued one, I put like Velcro on one side and then made a seat belt of Velcro go all the way around. And then I put the other sticky Velcro on the other side. So
right.
they came out pretty good.
There you go, Keith.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's gonna be like that thing.
But I'm probably not gonna print the base. I don't know yet because they will stand up without the
On the
base.
out, yeah, print the outside of the base, right?
Yeah, I could just print the outside, cut it here, and print it
Yeah, I
maybe
don't
in
think the base would look. I don't think the inside base you need. It's going to be wider than that, though, huh?
oh yes. Oh yeah. Right now it's small cars, but it's gonna be pretty wide and much bigger.
And then maybe you can put. I don't know. It might be a little wiggly without the base too, unless you put some kind of you know, sandbags or something on the outside of it.
Yeah. Like I said, I did blow it up 250% from the original scale.
Wow.
Because the top will be okay, but the bottom might be a little wiggle. Might go out a little bit or in a little bit. Yeah, 250 times. That's Ralph. Get out of there. I just hit this
This is
fucking
what I'm
back of my
putting on the
cat's
start
head.
date.
The Tank RC start. Was that say start?
Yeah, start. And I'll probably do another one at the other side says finish.
Says stop.
Start, stop.
Start,
Start,
don't
stop.
stop.
Ralph.
Maybe I should put the fun starts here.
Yeah. The fun starts here. I guess it was my computer. Because I haven't had any problems since I got this new one.
Okay.
I guess it was the computer that was old or whatever, right?
You got another computer?
I just bought a new laptop. Yeah. I was using Tracy's first laptop. She bought a laptop and I was using her first laptop. But then I just bought a new laptop.
Uh,
HP.
Redneck RC says, imposter in the chat. If I had a blue wrench, I could get rid of him. And he says, I guess Keith can't see the chat.
Now I can't see the chat. What's going on in the chat?
There's nothing going on in there.
It's because Tony Moreau's there and you would have deleted him.
Oh,
I don't know how to give wrenches, so
I mean, kind of like this.
You know how to give wrenches, Hank? Do I have to make
It-
you like co-host or something?
Yeah, you put Kurt in there, and Dennis is a wrench also. So Dennis just did
Yeah,
it
I
for
got
fun,
rid
I
of that
guess.
imposter.
Oh, there was an imposter in there?
Yeah, some guy named Tony Morrow.
Well, thank you, Dennis.
Jim's hobby's got a blue wrench.
Yeah.
I don't get a blue wrench. I'm not. I'm Canadian, eh? I'm too nice of a guy.
Don't know how to give wrenches. I don't even know how you guys got wrenches.
When you first got this set up, I think it was either Kurt or John Martin. You were just handing out wrenches because you needed somebody to actually do admin work, keeping
Yeah.
it on chat.
If I was you, I'd put that body down a little bit more. There you go. Can't screw it up now.
Thanks, Tank. Didn't realize it was showing the body, that is.
Yeah, we don't want you to show your body.
No.
You don't want to see this wreck.
We don't want this show to be a rated R.
Yeah, you don't want to see this wreck.
Oh, Top Speed Mitchell is in here.
What's up, Jersey?
Hey.
Ho, 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 ho.
And he's got his in he's in the garage.
Getting prepared, getting prepared.
Oh yeah, good because I got a new body on the way and everything else is going to be coming apart here shortly.
Gee,
I might wait till after we do our um, charity comp, then do the tear down. Or I can, well, depending, I can do it beforehand. I still have another one that I can run.
That's what I should do here is a charity count.
Off. I hit my cat in the head with my walking stick every time I put it down.
Because you got too many things dangling on it.
Yeah, she's right underneath it, rolling around in the grass. Come on now. Why ain't you going on there?
Oh man. Sergeant J, what's going on, buddy?
Hey,
Haven't seen you in a
Sarge.
while.
He says, I crawled literally all day today. Super fun. Good for you.
I seen him
Nice.
in that big old fish, man.
Yeah, Tony was
What kind of
supposed to
fish
meet
was
up
that,
with
Sarge?
um, Redneck was supposed to meet up with Big Head
I,
today. They were supposed to go out crawling.
I know the redneck tested his phone. They look pretty good.
Yeah, I see how David is. Gets it to the guys around him, doesn't give it to the guys that he's known for a while over here. That's okay. I get it.
Did I show you that Cross RC I got, Dennis?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
The SG4, the
Yeah.
Demon.
Yep.
Have you driven it other than that day?
No, only on that day. But it did something very funny, and I was wondering because I flipped it, I didn't bang it, it just flipped. And then when I put it back on its wheel, it's as if the motor was skipping a gear or the transmission was like, I did not like the sound of the gear.
That's probably the front diff, or it could be the rear diff, either one. When you build them, you have to put a shim between either the input gear, like the pinion gear on the inside or on the outside, depends on how much backlash there is in them.
Okay.
I got lucky and didn't have to shim mine at all. They were pretty good from the factory.
I'll check that out.
And plus with that having the fusion is in that one, if
Yeah.
I'm correct.
Yeah, Fusion.
Yeah, the diff gears can only take so much of the banging with the speed before they decide to say that's it, no more.
Is my volume that slow?
Because I think I might have tore up one of my diff gears at the gauntlet last year in mine. I still
That's
haven't
what
come
it is.
apart to look at it.
Redneck is asking, do you want me to send you a set, Dennis?
No, no, I'm just busting large craniums chops. All right, we can unblur.
He says soft, super soft works. Cool.
No, I'm good. I actually just ordered a new set of the Three Brothers, the V2 anti-foams, and some tuning rods. Because I'm going to be pulling some tires off of one truck to put them on some new rims. And I want to try out a new set of uh, anti-foams.
Okay. Kind of cool. Today I have time to read the chat. On my stream, I'm always showing stuff, so I can't read the chat.
Right?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask Mitch if he's got his phone close by. Yeah, it's right there in front of him.
What are you gonna show, Tank?
I'm going to send you a picture and then we'll talk after.
Copy that. Copy that. I wish I don't know what the heck I do with my.
Yeah, I think I'll get a beer.
It's actually just going to be like a
Sounds
8-second
good.
video. I gotta remember where the hell I'm going here.
I'm not gonna buy any more beer.
Look, Keith, I got a beer.
I already drank mine, truly, but I'm not gonna buy any more milk or whatever it is.
Old Milwaukee
Yeah, old Milwaukee.
or Milwaukee's best.
Miller High Light, that's what it is. Champagne and beer.
Yuck.
Yeah,
Miller Genuine Draft is better if you're going to get any kind of Miller beer.
I just bought it.
And that was a happy accident.
Mm,
The way that you get that little flip in the center of it there. and lettering.
Nice.
Send me something. That I got something perfect for yours.
Okay, okay. Definitely a good accident. Okay.
I like happy accidents, man, just like Bob Ross. It's not a mistake, it's just a happy accident. Redneck saying show the video. You already seen it.
Me up.
Oh boy. That's all I had. What you seen is all I got of it, Tony. That was just a sneak peek or teaser.
In there.
Uh, I'm kind of setting my wife up. She doesn't like Friday the 13th when Michael Myers comes out.
I know.
No, so what I did was every time she goes in my phone, this is what she's going to see. So as soon as she sees that, I'm expecting my phone to get thrown. What's up, Josh?
What's up?
Sound tired.
Yeah. Is that something today? Like a wake memorial thing?
Oh, hey, that truck looks different.
Should look the same.
Oh, looks different at your house.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta pull the interior down because a piece inside fell during shipping. It came unglued.
Oh, and that's probably double-sided tape then.
That's what I'm trying to see. I don't think it's double-sided tape. I think it's just around the door handles, but all the wiring is hot glued to the interior.
Oh, aha. Uh, it might be double-sided tape, the real thin shit.
No, no, no.
Till
This is
tomorrow.
definitely hot glue, and these bodies are held in place by the door handles. There's two screws.
Oh,
The interiors
all
are
that
held
holds the
in there.
interior in, huh?
Yeah.
Does it go all the way up underneath the wipers too? Does that hold the front of it down?
Uh, yeah.
Oh,
It's from here to here. It looks like there might be enough separation to fit right here. That's good. Right. More stuff is lower. It's scared moose.
Poor moose.
Scared your doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe there's enough slack to just lower the front and reach in.
Oh, that guy Tony's back again, said he'll be good. Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
Deleted.
Don't make me put you in timeout.
The rest of that tomorrow, I guess, or a couple of days. See where it exactly is. Doing a major cleanup. It's fucking can't believe it's a mess, man.
Hey, SC Redneck said he's got you another sub, Keith, and a full screen viewer. And I bet I know who it is.
Full screen viewer.
Yes, someone that's going to watch the stream from start to finish.
Oh, this stream?
Keith doesn't even watch from start to finish.
No, your stream.
Yeah, this stream, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll watch your lives, and she'll
I'll,
probably watch a couple of your videos when they pop up.
Okay. Don't be excited because there's nothing exciting. Unless Duckman's here.
It's exciting when you tell stories about how you almost died.
Yeah.
Oh.
See how much money I got for my RC fund.
So when I messaged you, Josh, I was on A Main's site,
Yeah.
and as she walked in, she's like, "Did you order it yet, or what?" I'm like, "Hold on, I'm waiting for Josh to answer back." She's like, "Just order the body right now, and then we'll do that after." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I'm gonna make 2 orders from the same place. She goes, "Whatever." So I placed the order, and then she's like, "Just get whatever you're gonna get." I'm like, "You know what? Never mind. Then I'll just use the tires that I have." And then I went and I ordered the V2 anti-foams and a couple more packs of uh, tuning rods. Try them out.
Sensor going out on my car. You know, the low air sensor. See,
Does it
someone
say
fix
service
that.
tire monitoring system?
It just says low air. Yeah, service. I don't know what it says. I know it says it's like low air.
If it
But I
says
filled
no
it up.
air, then that means you got to put air in that tire. Or
Yeah, we did. I filled it all there. I filled all the tires up and it should went off, but it didn't go off. So I don't know what's going on.
You got to drive it for a few miles before it
Yeah,
goes.
I drove it. I drove it probably about 50 miles and it still didn't. And I shut it off and then I started it back up the next day and it still said boop, low air. Oh,
What car is it? Kia?
yeah, it's my little Kia Soul. And it blocks, right? It blocks the whole damn where the
Oh, lights up the whole
speedometer is.
dash. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally they'll say that it'll say service air monitoring system.
It might say that. It might say that. I think there's I went to the shop and he said there's a battery that maybe needs to be replaced.
Josh, what's your phone?
Doubt it, because those are just a sensor. It's just magnetic.
I was gonna go to Discount Tires, but they had a line out the damn door. I'm probably go to
M3,
AutoZone.
just a normal M3.
Yeah. Like just, one.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Should be 2.58 if I remember right.
Oh, I
2.88.
got $80 for my RC fund. Gonna sell some more shit.
2.88, 2.89, right in there.
Got to sell some more stuff.
Honestly, it'd probably be.
Hold on. Josh, sorry, not you.
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to put it right at 3mm. So that them couple hairs on both sides aren't gonna make a difference.
Yeah. It's only 1/10 of a millimeter if you put it at.
Yeah.
You know,
If your bid is 3mm, Mitch, just go with it.
Well, it's a huge bigger because my stuff has larger screws.
Gotcha. Yeah, 'cause
So
when the guy that I was driving for,
That's totally acceptable.
yeah, when the guy that I was driving for did his, he was using a 3mm, and it was just enough for the screw to go in. And if you run an 1/8 inch bit into it, it actually opens it up to like 3.1, 3.2, which gives you a
Rock
little
Pirates,
room.
puts all their shock ones at 4.
Really?
Have a little movement, but no, what you said is totally acceptable, Mitch. I just checked it. It's not bad. I got the pieces out. It's the Proline generator pack out and a
Oh,
Proline
quiet.
amp
Be quiet.
that were rattling around. I don't know if I try to fight them back in or just put the body back in because I made it safely. I don't think it's going to make a difference because right now none of the wires pulled off. Everything's still in place. And I feel like if I keep working on it, it's going to tempt fate.
Hey,
I think I'll
Josh,
yeah.
you know, them key ignition switches, they're like
Yeah.
$12, $13. Like, I think I
Except for your
found the
car.
$15. Yeah, it's like the highest one I found was $15. But it's gonna take, I don't know how to undo that damn thing. You gotta drill it out.
The way
I don't
yours
know.
looked, yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to drill it. Because you said you can't get a key in there the way it's all
no,
hacked
the
up
key
like
won't
that.
go in there.
Because there's a pin in it that you have to push out. And I think the only way you can get to it is a drill. The way that thing's
Just
all
take a
hacked
drill
up.
and just drill it out and all that shit just comes out.
Yeah, don't do it like too much.
Right.
Don't go with like a 3/4 in there or something.
Just put a little drill in there.
Just
I
enough to
can't
get out
even
the
find one.
tumbler.
I can't even find anything on YouTube about it.
would somebody try stealing it?
Yeah, that I have a roof rack that I tied on there and it's all tied on. They cut my roof rack off, threw it in the woods, then got in my truck, stole my stereo, didn't steal my CB. Uh, tried to steal the truck, stole the battery.
That's obviously kids.
Yeah. I got a $250 CB,
Oh, they don't want that. They want the radio.
Yeah.
It's worth more.
Radio didn't even work. My niece broke it.
They don't care. They'll try and sell it for whatever they can get out of it,
Yeah.
working or not working.
It's just strange why I don't know why they would take the time to cut my roof rack off and throw it in the woods. It's just weird.
They probably thought it was like some kind of overlander roof rack or something, not something the hillbilly made.
Yeah, it's a hillbilly roof rack. Yeah.
They're like, this don't do nothing. What am I supposed to drag this behind me down the road like a
That's what
Stokes
you're
litter
supposed to
truck?
do.
I know.
When the truck breaks.
It could be part of the reason that low tire sensor light is acting up because you can't get the key in it.
Oh no, that's
It's
my
a different
Kia.
truck.
Different. Like they tried to steal my 1990 S10 Blazer I got.
Oh,
Copy that and put it in the chat, Dennis. What Tony put in there.
gotcha.
I know with the Fords, you got to cycle the key after it's reset. If you have a TPS problem, you can reset it with cycling the key a bunch of times. And he liked his hot glue.
Right.
I'd like to get that thing back on the road. Even though it'd kill me, fumes so bad. Is that an air compressor?
What?
Weird out there. I'll be back in a minute. Something's going on. Can you?
Yeah, I
It
copied.
would cancel.
It's in
It
the
would
chat.
noise. Okay. It would noise cancel on our end, Keith.
Sounds like I got an air compressor going on in here somewhere. Weird. I'll be back.
Cat probably got into something.
My only complaint is he glued Spider-Man and Gwen in here. And these tiny ass tires.
Oh,
Yeah. Truck needs bigger tires.
are those on VP wheels?
Oh, these are OMFs.
Oh,
Yeah. There's high dollar parts on this truck. Custom Cerakoted sliders and bumpers, custom Cerakoted wheels, custom Cerakoted axles.
you see the post that he put up earlier today from
From H-Tech?
Yeah,
Yeah.
think he's trying to turn that H-Tech into a wannabe Ripper. He's going nuts on that thing.
Well, the rumor is that the new Ripper, which is not a Ripper, might be H10 based.
Oh, gotcha.
Rumors. I don't know. But I want to put the Vanquish tires on this thing since it's all Vanquish. Put some of their Geolanders on it. The or the Yokohamas, the 455s.
Yeah.
I think that would put it where it needs to sit.
What are those, the 3.5s or 3.8s that are on it?
They're the trenchers. And I think they're the 419s. But this truck's so big, it just doesn't.
Yeah, the tires do look kind of small on it.
Yeah.
Need
Which
something
truck is that?
a little bit.
It is an Origin.
Origin?
Yeah. The Vanquish Origin, their first RTR.
That's
I went like three places before it got to me.
my other speakers were going haywire.
Uh,
Like, what the hell?
and it's funky how they did the wheel covers on this. The cover is over a nut that is threaded on the outside, but it's not like a full thread. It's like threaded at the notches in the turn.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
I'd never.
I
Oh, you
don't
know
put
what?
wheel covers on mine.
I've got a set of those um wheel nut covers on my Cross. Um, the guy Troy
Mhm.
that Kurt kind of hurt feelings with, he sent me a set of those. He bought those Vanquish wheels for a short course truck.
What
Sent
what
me
is that
the hub.
anyways, Josh?
It's the Vanquish Origin.
Oh, okay. Was it a kit?
I think, yeah, they came as a kit. So I said RTR, but I meant kit. It's the first kit that Vanquish put out of their thing, and then the Ripper. This is the first one with their own chassis because the
So
Ripper is based on a 10-2.
what did you build it or did you buy it?
I bought it. I got a
What
good deal on it, and I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah.
I got it probably $500-600 less than the going price for them right now.
Wow. $500-600 less. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, still expensive.
Well, what are they normal in the thousands? 800s?
15,
15?
16.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
goodness gracious. Yeah. Vanquish, they're special, you know.
Hey,
Well,
Josh,
this one is,
go ahead.
yeah. Say this one is they were a limited run, not limited, but they were a lower run.
Okay.
It's their first chassis Vanquish made. It's their axles, which are all aluminum. It's an all aluminum case, 10-3 or 3 gear from a 10-2 that Vanquish made. And their own Tri-It shocks with the incision shocks. And then this one has the OMF wheels, which are around 300, 350 right now is what they're going for.
Yep.
And this one was all Cerakoted. Like the bumpers are all custom Cerakoted, like gray and green. And then
Right.
the axles are all Cerakoted with the wheels all Cerakoted. So it's not just your, but like
Regular, right? You got this interior too. What is that? An old Bronco?
they're based on the old Scouts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, what were you gonna say, Tank? Sorry.
Did you ever print with dual color filament?
Mm-mm.
This one is half black, half white. That's what I'm using right now.
No, I've never tried that.
You can see it better when I twist it
Yep.
with black to white.
I wonder if that'll give like a,
A swirl.
yeah, that barber pole effect or candy cane effect.
Well, no, that's what it's printing right now. It looks a little bit more like concrete, but it's kind of weird because
Oh.
sometimes it prints, it's black, it's white, it's like
Huh.
different.
Does it rotate the tank? Does it?
No, it does not rotate while it
It don't.
prints.
It doesn't. The printer don't. It doesn't
No,
rotate. So one side's going to be black and one side's going to be white.
I
Or
don't
it
think
just
so.
mixes on the way out and just is all gray.
Yeah, or it mixes on the way out, right?
Yeah, kind of make it grayish white.
It gets hot enough that it just mixes together.
We'll see how it is at the end.
Color mixes
Supposed to look
together.
like concrete.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Uh-oh, Mitch is being serious. He's got the headlamp on.
Yeah.
Well, you got to dive around all the landmines from the puppy dogs.
Ah,
So
What'd you do? Start it up and just leave it? Or you're going over some stuff?
oh no. I wanted to double check that specifically because that's the only one I have current. I just wanted to double check some things, but yeah, I had to start the whole machine to bring it to me so that I could do that.
Gotcha.
And that was my plan for tonight on top of getting squared away last night's conversation.
What's up, Dirk?
What's up, Dirk?
so you got a interior in that?
Hey, Dirk.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has an interior. That's what I just had to pull out because these and shipping came loose and they were just rattling around in the truck.
But what are them? The seats?
This is a scale amp,
Oh, wow.
like a
Scale
stereo amp,
amplifier. Yeah.
and then this is a scale like generator inverter.
Oh, okay.
And they were hot glued in, and apparently temperature changes and bouncing around. It
Yeah.
didn't like it.
So somebody stole your amp out of your car now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Stole my stereo and your amp.
My stereo's in
goes.
there though. I think it still works.
Yeah.
Well, the amp is gone. You're going to be missing speakers.
Right. But they didn't have speakers.
Okay.
Oh no, this was an inverter. It's not an
Oh, an
amp
inverter. Yeah.
because it's got little scale outlets on it.
Oh, the power inverter.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this one just must be. This
Does
one
it have
has
a
outlets
driver in
too.
there too, or?
It's got Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm wondering if that interior is still available.
The Pro line? I don't think so. Or the whole interior. This body and interior are still available, yes.
Because if I'm not mistaken, that interior will fit in my cross KR, the KR.
Is it full or is it like half, like the Chinese
It-
interiors?
It's not half, but it's not like full
Not
full. Like
deep
there's a
like the
full.
Bronco?
Let me switch cameras.
It's like
Who's
the
in yours, Tank?
steel. It's basically the same body.
Yeah. So it's like kind of 3/4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your figure looks tiny in there.
I
Need a
know she looks
stormtrooper.
small.
That's nice. The only thing I don't like is that, thing right in the middle, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's the body post.
Yeah.
She can
It'd
barely
be
see
cool.
over the dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured because that interior should fit in this body. It's basically the same body.
Yeah. You can
Only
still get
difference
the
is back here on the window.
yeah.
Cross put a slope in theirs versus that one.
Looks
That's
around
a
11 and a
cross,
half,
Dennis, or is that a
Dennis.
red cat?
This is a
From
cross.
here.
Okay.
From windshield to C pillar. Looks like 11 and a half.
This thing is heavy.
Yeah, those are heavy.
Perfect fit. Got the exact same measurement.
Heck, back then they probably came out almost the same mold. This is the
Right.
origin dirt. I got it off of Robert Scale Rat.
That's the 3S.
Can I do 3S in it? Yeah. It's got a
Okay.
castle. It's got a full castle setup in it with a
Oh, okay.
1/10 RC servo. I got this in August. I bought it from him in August. I was supposed to have it before the gauntlet, and it ended up getting shipped to Fishing Bill.
Wow.
UPS made a mistake when they were scanning stuff in and scanned two things twice, and this was the one they scanned twice. So Fishing Bill got it, and Fishing Bill sent it to me. And I feel bad for Robert because he hooked me up on a deal with it. And he had to pay shipping twice on it.
Yeah, that sucks. You gonna put a roof rack on it or anything?
I'm not going to change it.
No.
The only reason I pulled these out is because they came loose.
Right. I'm just gonna put
They
them
were
back in
rattling
there or
around.
whatever.
And to pull the interior out, I got to undo all the hot glue. Like I was able to move it enough to get
Oh,
those
man.
pieces out,
Right.
but to
It's
get to
all
the
hot
back.
glued in.
But all the lights are hot glued to the interior.
That sucks.
Which I could buy, or I could use those little zip tie retainers and double side tape to it and put everything back in place if I wanted.
Right.
I just not
Yeah,
going to go out
not
and
for
get
just
muddy.
them two things, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to go out and get muddy.
Right.
You're not gonna go in the mud.
Not with this one. I have plenty of other ones to put in the mud.
So another
It's
one
just gonna be a trail truck then, right?
that will
It's
never
probably
go
going to be a. It's
Shelf
probably
queen.
going to be a shelf queen.
Yeah. Only time that'll see Beat the Creek is just sitting on the table.
Yeah, yeah. It's the most I've spent at one time on a.
I don't know, I see. Yeah.
Well, it was less than the SCX6
Oh yeah. SCS6 is big.
by $50.
Yeah.
Well, if I make it to Beat the Creek, I'll probably bring this guy.
I'll bring
Heck,
mine.
I drove that around at the sand dunes and like now that I've done a couple changes and stuff to it, it's not bad. You're right.
If I go to Beat the Creek this year, I'm gonna have to get another RC. Another rock roller.
What's wrong with the ones that you have?
I only have two, and first, I really only have one because I made one into the Apocalypse four-wheel, dually. I don't know how that would do.
There's so many different types of trails though. Like
Yeah.
trail one, when we went to the barn, it wasn't that difficult. It was just a trail. Couple spots that were difficult. That was trail four, okay.
One was the one you cussed on.
I did not cuss. Come on now.
The trail one was the first trail that I ran with. The first year I went. I had a blast on that one.
I think I'm gonna try to find a nice scale light bar to put at the back of these bars. The two bars at the back. Put a light bar
Yeah.
on there, pointing forward.
3D print one tank, like what you would like, and then just put one of those LED strips in it.
Yeah.
Redneck got you another sub, Keith.
Oh, thank you, man.
And a thumbs up.
Nah,
Oh, you mean we had to thumbs up things? Hold on. Let me go thumbs up.
you don't have to thumbs up.
They're up to 13 thumbs up.
Holy
And
shit,
9
it's
people
coming down
watching.
sideways out there.
Thanks, guys.
And you're up to 474 subscribers.
I was wondering how much I had.
Gotta get you up to 1,000 so you can get monetized. And
Are
then you're
you,
gonna go crazy.
are you doing anything on that tank? Any upgrades on that or no?
I don't know. I'll try to make it click again. It stopped clicking once I put it on the bench here. I was gonna, because it started doing a weird click because I kind of tipped it over.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis says it might be the diff, so I'll look at that.
Yeah,
Just
it
run it
won't be
till
the
it
transmission
quits
because the
clicking.
transmission's got the mod 3 gears in it. Those are
Okay.
those are pretty durable.
I wouldn't say won't be. Most
Maybe you
likely
broke a
isn't.
tooth or something?
Mine doesn't have that transmission in it.
The red transmission.
Yeah.
Think you might have broke a tooth in there or something, tank?
Don't know. I don't think I broke it. It's because as soon as I started hearing it was ticking. I just stopped. I just okay, like I'm not gonna drive it to try to make it go through obstacle. I
Right.
just I just put it
Also,
away.
check the drive shafts at the input and outputs because those only have the little springs to hold that pin in there.
Yeah, they seem to be okay. But yeah, I do have to put a heat shrink on them to stop the pin from coming out.
Yes, that is a must.
Little pin comes out of the drive shaft there.
Yeah, it holds everything
The
together.
spring comes out.
You know, the light bar that they offer for that is out of stock.
Out of stock. Yeah, I'll look at what style they have. I'll look at the style and go from there.
This is the one that they offer for that truck.
Oh,
It's kind of just like the Proline light bars.
yeah, yeah.
The 120 millimeter, they're $20. And it'll route all the way up to the front of the truck. On the driver's side is the main board where all the wires come in for the lights. There's one more set of pins for that light bar.
Okay. Do you know if you can control the lights with this?
You can if you put just a little light controller in it, like
Okay.
just an on-off controller. They used to have them. They were $11. All basically is just a board out of a servo.
Hmm.
We'll go through the parts right now.
Is there a website even up?
Yeah, yeah, the website's still up.
Where's that battery?
K and K doesn't have it on his stuff yet.
Under
That's a
the tire, under the box.
So it's a
That-
shorty pack, right?
Yeah, it's a shorty pack under here.
Yep.
Even
Okay.
I think it's even shorter than a shorty pack because
No,
no,
shorty pack fits right in there.
This will fit,
yeah,
but it bulges up on the 3S.
yeah. Mine did that exactly the same thing because I had to push down and the tire did hold it up, but it was just sticking up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed how it performed. It was pretty good. The only thing I got to complain about, but it's nothing to do with the truck, it's how the guy configured the ESC, the drag brake on there, way too hard. Like way too hard. So I got to look at the the drag brake because as soon as going down the hill there, I let go of the gas and the rear end always wanted to go.
Just whoop,
I had no control at all. It was just too much.
just wanted to flip over.
Just keep in mind that it's a heavy truck too.
Oh, I know it's a heavy truck. That's why I enjoyed with it because it was so heavy. Other people had problems going over obstacle and I just went really slow, really, really slow. And I just crawled over everything and they were just spinning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My tires were getting grip on everything on the rocks and I was just going very slow and just driving beside everybody. It was kind of cool.
I drove mine at the Gauntlet last year and I kept up with everybody until my batteries died 3 times.
Yeah.
Hank, you got lots of trail trucks, right? Or is that basically
No, I have a bunch of trail trucks,
you got a
yes.
bunch of ones that are not like Tamaya's?
No, no, no. I got a couple GCMs. I got a Red Cat. I got a SCX10.
Mm.
I got a comp truck. I got a bunch.
Yeah, like I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna call them super comp trucks.
What, your trucks?
No, mine are just trail trucks. I don't know what they're called. They're like almost just roll bar. They don't have it's just all like a cage. Doesn't have a interior or anything.
Buggies?
It's
That's
not like a buggy. It's a comp truck kind of. You see him climbing up like super steep
Oh,
walls.
black on one side and white on the other.
White on one side, black on the
Like
other.
on the other.
But then this side is kind of
Yeah, that
multiple,
looks like concrete.
and then this side is the same thing, kind of concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That would be cool if you could make it like old metal rebar, not rebar, but old like metal, that red color metal.
Yeah, I could paint it.
I
What's
mean,
up,
print
Bushman?
it like that.
So Bushman,
How high is a TRX4 usually?
we're about 10 inches.
Probably at most like a high trail.
Yeah. Well, in theory, anybody going to a comp is not gonna have that much stuff on their truck unless it's a scale comp.
I've seen high trails at comps. Most people just didn't know.
Yeah.
So beat me.
And we seen a high trail at the Gauntlet last year. I was really surprised that he was running that back there.
Yeah.
Mitch got that deep thought going again over there on the other
Mhm.
monitor.
He's tweaking and refining. Ohio State lost Dennis.
I'm sorry.
Ohio State lost to Oregon.
Oh, yay. Following the Browns' footsteps. But it probably wasn't that bad of a loss.
1 point. 32-31.
Yeah, it's not
Did your team win, Tank?
No, they lost.
yeah, it wasn't 35-13.
Look at this paint job, Keith.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's more like
Yeah, it makes it look like an old
kind
wood
of,
trestle.
yeah. Good train. It ain't got enough rust on it.
Like I said, these are little Hot Wheels. So I had to blow it up 250%.
I was gonna ask, did you scale that up or
Yeah, I scaled it up 250%.
Guess it's not too hard to scale up, huh?
Nope.
click and drag?
And my bow pulls so bad to the right. Or to the, yeah.
As fast as it started raining over here, it quit.
Hey, we
Stop.
got Bushman. Bushman's in the chat.
Hey, Bushman.
How you doing, Bushman? What's so funny?
Mitch, every time you see somebody come in or says hi, he's
Trying to hide his creation.
oh no. No, Mitch doesn't hide anything.
Just how fast he went till the video comes out.
Well, why would you watch the video then? You know how fast it went.
Just in case you wreck.
No, there was no
That's
wreck.
what you watch the race stuff
However,
for, right?
I hit a blasted road reflector
Oh, that must have been fun.
so hard today that it knocked the light off of the inside of the body,
Oh,
knocked the ESC loose. There wasn't
Man,
like it didn't crash or nothing like that, but holy crap, did it hit it hard.
the same road that you've been running on?
Yeah. For whatever reason, dude, my 1650 car, you could drive, I could, it doesn't even matter if I go over top of the reflectors, the yellow line, that car glides right over them. Like they're not even there. This thing, forget it. I have hit a reflector every single time, whether it's in the brakes, whether it's just, kind of creep it over a little bit and I'm trying to, pull it over. Doesn't matter. It's just that right height where
he hits him, right?
it flips it. And it doesn't take much. I mean,
Well,
not
yeah,
take
when you're
much.
going 100 and something miles an hour,
Yep. So
you could just glide right over him.
it doesn't
Them
help
drunk
that
bumps.
some of them the reflectors are half missing and more of
Yeah,
a
right.
more of a broken piece of plastic laying in the road than anything.
Well, at least you haven't hit a squirrel or something like that. That'd be a mess.
You just put a jinx on it.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
That
We're
would
gonna
be
have a
cool on
video
video.
just where like fur goes.
Poof.
Yeah, a bunch of feathers. Poof.
I actually do think I hit an animal once. Me and my brother were out, and I had my open wheel, the basher car I call it, and yeah, basically just a regular limitless V1. And I was in the car with him. We were driving down the road, and it was dark. And he's like, "Oh, just come on, let's just get in the car, and I'll follow behind you." Well, I pulled away. We were messing around. I pulled away from him, and my car is like, you know, 1,500 feet away in front of us. All of a sudden, dude, the car just goes like that and shoots off to the right into the woods, just disappears like 15 feet in the air, just absolutely disappears. And he goes, "What the heck did you do?" I said, "I didn't do anything." He goes, "What happened to the car?" I'm like, "I don't know. It wanted to go that way. I have no idea." The car was
Oh,
perfectly fine. The only thing that was damaged on the car was the right front Bernard. You know how they bolt onto the limitless, Josh.
Yeah.
That was ripped off the car. Now, the only thing, I mean, how many runs? They don't just fly off the car. So that's why I think I must have hit like small something in the road, and it just
shoo.
took
Right.
off with it.
You hit
But it
you
was
hit the
dark.
Jersey Devil.
Yeah, the little guy.
So you were in the passenger side seat of your brother's car, and then the
Yeah,
RC was in front of you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We were just messing around, and I'm like, "It's too dark to run, but I want to make another test run." And he's like, "Oh, just
Yeah.
get in. We'll just run down the road, and we'll just drive behind it." And so we did, and yeah, that happened. So we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Like I told you this was a bad idea.
Hmm.
Brothers. Gets you every time.
Yep.
So, did I tell you guys about the neighbor that I worked on the TRX4 for?
Yeah. Well, you told me I saw you working on that TRX4, but what did he say?
So he went to New York, went RCing with his family and stuff, and he sends me a video when he saw I got back from Rocktober, and the servo's twitching. And I'm like, bring it over. I'll look at it, man. So he brings this thing over, and it's dancing around and stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna open the receiver box, see if something's loose, see if it's got a cut wire or something like that. Or I said, then I'm gonna put another servo on the receiver, see if it's receiver or servo related. I open the receiver box. There's water in there. There's rust on all the bolts. And I'm like, you been out mudding this or running it through water? He's like, I went through some puddles and stuff. I'm like, okay. And he's kind of just standing there like a little kid who's in trouble. Like, I went through some water. And I'm like, I pulled the plugs apart, like the extensions, and they're blue inside from corrosion. I'm like,
Was it salt water?
I don't know. I'm like, and I just put those extensions on it when I did the light kit.
Wow, that's
It must have
right.
been salt water.
And I'm like, I'm gonna pull the servo out. And I pulled it apart. And there's corrosion in the waterproof servo.
What?
And I'm like, he's like, well, it's kind of acting funny when I got it. I kind of had to move it sometimes for the trim. And I'm like, you're running two twos on a TRX4 axle. Like it's gonna have a
Yeah.
little play every once in a while. It's not a, this isn't high end stuff we're working with. So I look at it and I'm like, water was in the servo. I'm like, how deep was the puddle you were going through? It was over the hood. I'm like, okay. I'm like, servo's done, man. I said, he's like, what about those Amazon ones? I said, if you're going to continue to run this where you've been running it, I would buy the cheapest Amazon ones because you are not going to cure this.
No.
I said, it's your truck, brother. I don't care. I want you to enjoy it and have fun. Just realize there's a cost of doing business. And if your business is running it through water where the headlights are shining up out of the water, um, things are going to fry. You can conformal coat and you can do all that stuff you want. Water's still going to find a way eventually. He's like, okay. And I'm like, I said, just buy a 25 kg. Yeah, Brad will waterproof it. Or I'm like, just buy a
Yeah.
20 or 25 kg, $17 Amazon servo, man, and go have fun. And buy the 2-pack actually, because
Yeah.
you'll have a spare.
I put a
So
25 I put a 25 kg on my 6x6 from Cross. And let me tell
yeah,
you, I have to put either a deck on it to give it more power or go with a bigger servo because I was stuck on rocks with it and trying and it did not want to move at all. I need something bigger on that truck. It's too big.
yeah. And the 25 is like the bottom of the limit I would tell
Yeah.
him to run with that.
Yeah.
But if he's gonna go out and have fun bashing through water, I'd make it a cheap one.
Yep.
Because
Keep
even if you
going.
get an expensive one and you send it to him for a warranty, and Brad's Vole jumps out of it at him, they're gonna know something was going on.
Well,
Oh, when I was running the MF01X on the driveway um, the other day, a mouse ran across the driveway in front of it, like where I was
Okay.
bouncing on the edge. And I was like, oh, I didn't get it on film. I was going to send it to Brad. Like, it's trying to eat my Tamaya.
All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
all
All
right,
right,
Good night,
Tank.
take
Tank.
care.
Peace out.
Everybody.
See you, brother.
I probably can't do any more damage on that ignition switch than they did, so
No, just the only thing you want to make sure is like, or hopefully you can just keep the housing intact because you drill out that tumbler and then there's a pin from underneath.
yeah.
But you got to like turn it to be able to access that pin.
Or you could be like the rest of the rednecks and just use a screwdriver to start it every time.
Can't even do that. That's what they tried to do. Tore it up so bad.
Yeah, they full
Back.
barred that thing, Dennis.
Yeah.
Wow.
They hammered the screwdriver in tried to turn it the same time with adjustable wrench or vice grips.
Well, normally they'll get it in so far and then they'll crank on it until it snaps it. And once it snaps that lock, then they just keep turning.
Yeah.
What are you looking at now, Mitch? All we see is your light.
Like
What is
a
that?
dentist.
Oh,
Is that
center.
the center diff?
Yeah. The motor mount. Center diff. Bearing moved on it. I don't have it spaced out right.
Hey, Queenie. Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Queenie.
Oh,
Hey, Nicole.
Hold on, you got, or is it this one?
Oh, wow.
I think I found a new road closer to me, Mitch.
oh yeah? Good deal.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot to ask Tank if he. I guess he sent him an email. I don't know.
Who?
Brad?
Bradley. Yeah.
You never know.
I think I'm gonna probably pick up that RV.
The swap meet one?
Yeah.
Was it the old Tonka Winnipeg?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the one Tank and Big Head has.
They wanting a lot of money for it?
I think he wants 200. But it's been, I think he's had it swap meet 3 or 4 times, so, oh, or from a little less.
Is it in decent shape?
I only seen it one time. I don't even know what body had a thing underneath it he has. I almost knocked it off the table. I came flying in there with the king hauler and I hit the corner of the table. You almost bought it. He's yelling at me. Like, okay.
Oh, that's weird. My transmission left Denver, Colorado, went
Mhm.
into Wheat Ridge, Colorado twice, and now it's back in Denver, Colorado. It'll be here, I think it's Wednesday.
My rod ends for the
Wow.
fire team were supposed to be here today. They arrived at the post office at 7 a.m. and now they're supposed to be delivered the 15th.
You mailed my motor out yet?
No,
Okay. That's what Brad
because
said. Mail my motor out.
because is that all you want? Are you sure before I send stuff out?
I don't know. Just wait. If you're volunteering to print me some stuff, yeah, just wait.
Yeah, when I first placed the order for that transmission, it said it was going to be here the 7th. Now it's not going to be here till the 16th because they were gone. They were at Super Shafty and then they came back, did um, a couple of indoor comps, which Chris wasn't there. Chris was at Super Shafty. Then I talked to him Monday or Tuesday. Chris built the transmission that night, and I didn't get the email until yesterday, which the email that they have for the TGH site for some reason kicks back any email coming or going. So he had to use a different email. And then A main should be here Thursday. Three Brothers will probably be here Tuesday or Wednesday.
I gotta go.
All right, Josh.
See you later,
Work
man.
beckons.
Be safe out there.
Ready to get a call?
Yeah, he's got to go to work.
Hmm.
Never fails. He always gets called late.
Saturday nights too.
Yeah. Well, there's times he's had calls at 11, 12 o'clock on Sunday night.
Yeah, you never know.
Right. Especially where he's got to go to work. Then people over there drive like idiots.
Yeah, it's the whole place too.
Yeah, people in Columbus don't know how to drive. Phone in one hand, blunt in the other, steering with their toes,
Yeah.
doing 100 mile an hour, in and out of traffic.
I was following this guy yesterday down my road. It's like he's in the ditch throwing up dirt. Like, man, he's gonna flip his damn truck over. And there's not even anybody on the other side of the road. Like, what?
That's when I would have passed him and just kept going.
Yeah, no, I stayed in back of him so I could see if he flipped over in front of me.
I'd rather see if he flipped over behind me. I can't I can't follow people like that anymore. We were out
Yeah.
one,
Sorry.
no, we were out one night and we had passed a guy by a ski resort here, turned around, got behind him, and next thing you know, is his car's bouncing around and hits this giant freaking oak tree head on, about 40 mile an hour. Smashed his face into the dashboard. And of course, you know, I'm the only car on the road around, and
Right.
grabbed a whole bunch of towels that I had in the car and wrapped them up like a Arab. Called for 911. When they got there, I left.
Yeah.
Didn't witness. I told them I didn't witness it. I just drove by
Came
and
up right up behind him. You right after, right?
yep. Told them I just seen him sitting there. Nobody was around. Dude was drunk as hell. Shit, my kids were still. I think they were like 3 or 4.
We went to McDonald's one time, me and Tracy and I, and then we were coming in as a four-way stop on Crystal Falls and Baghdad, and we just missed the guy T-boned the other guy. He went right through the stop sign. I mean, I seen the headlights go up in the air and go into the woods. I come running out. I get out. I told Tracy to call 911 and little kids running around, had to put him on the ground. Another guy's walking down the road. It's like, oh man. Mess.
Anymore. I just when I see shit like that, I just keep going. I don't even want to get involved.
Yeah. This was back in the like 96,
Yeah. It's not worth it anymore because
way
then,
back there before cell phone. Well, we had cell phones, but before all this video shit, but people rather just stop and video, you know?
yep.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem is reliability for helping somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you help somebody and then they sue you, right?
Yep.
Or you're
That's
getting a
all.
letter in the mail that now you got to show up for court because you were,
Right. You got a witness.
nope, I didn't see a damn thing.
If there was ever a time I wish I could make one of them pharma videos, would have been when I was probably 19 years old. Yeah, I hadn't been driving for long, but I had a 73 Duster, and me and my little brother. It was late. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. We were coming home from a buddy of mine's house. We were hanging out with about 45 minutes away from my house. Driving home, I get on, the main road, getting pretty close. I'm only like 2 minutes away from where I live, and stopped at a light, and this S10 pickup truck pulls up behind me at the light. Well, we cross over the highway, and we're going down the road. Well, apparently he got impatient because I'm in a 73 Duster. It's loud as hell. It's 3:30 in the morning. I've been pulled over enough. I know the rules. I wasn't messing around. Well, he got impatient and without a dotted line, nothing. It was just, not a passing zone or nothing. He got out, stomped on it, and just as he stomped on it, we're passing another friend of mine's house, and it was kind of on a hill, like it crested up. And sure enough, another car is coming the opposite way up the hill. The dude swerved the truck in front of my car. By this point, I'm on the brakes because I could see what's happening. Swerves out in front of me and just slides the truck sideways and starts rolling, 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 rolling. And finally, the truck stopped. And here, he was drunk as a skunk. And if
Right.
there was ever one of them times where I wish I had one of them dash cameras, if they had them back then, dude, it would have
Oh
totally
yeah.
been one of them karma videos, like you friggin' idiot. If you
I
would
Yep.
just,
just you just totaled your truck because you were that impatient to just drive like a normal human being.
I just installed a dash camera. Well, I had Best Buy put it in front and back.
I just put one in mine.
I gotta call the insurance company and see if it's, I get a discount.
What insurance do you have?
I don't know. Maybe it's Allstate, Farmers. I don't know what it is.
I got Farmers. I think I'm eligible for 5% with
Yeah,
the dash cam.
with the camera.
Yep.
I had one for a long time, but I just put it in myself and it was all messed up. And so I said, I'm just going to go to Best Buy and get one and put it in to have them install it the right way. All the wires are nice and neat and everything. It was $100, but
Well, I got the one from Amazon, was $71.
right.
It's got the front and rear facing camera, and then it's got a camera that goes in the back by the license plate or the back window.
Right. Yeah, mine's up next to the back window. Well, I mean, it cost $100 to install it. I think the camera was like $150, whatever. I didn't have it. I only had the one I had that I put on was just on the front with some Velcro, and I'm tired of that crap. Did you put it in yourself, Dennis? Or
Yeah, piece of cake.
yeah,
Yeah, it's got the little suction cup mount. Wire goes up underneath the headliner, across the windshield, down the A pillar, under the dash, right to 12 volt.
oh, so you got it in for it's running off 12 volt?
Yeah, yeah, just
Yeah.
it's got that cigarette lighter plug on it.
Yeah, that's what mine's plugged in. You could get a harness. The guy said I could put a harness and have it run all the time, but I'm like, nah, I don't need a harness. I don't.
Mine runs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's got a setting for the 24-hour protection
Hmm.
where as soon as you turn it on, you go through all the settings, and then once it starts recording, it'll stay on for 3 minutes, and then
Now,
the
how in the heck?
the
Yeah,
screen just goes blank.
goes blank. Yeah. I'm playing this game. I get all tens. I got 120 points, and this guy, he must have shot more arrows than me. So you got 140. It's like how does it's he must have shot more arrows than me.
I think you shot more arrows than that.
Yeah.
I played those archery games and the shooting games and like cornhole and horseshoes.
Yeah. I'm playing archery challenge. It's like it's okay, but they want you to buy a lot of shit.
Yep. You get all the ads, and then to get to the next level, you got to buy this or you got
You
to
gotta
buy
buy
that.
that, you gotta buy that. Yeah, I can't get over like $4,000 in the game money.
Yep. Yeah, because you got to buy the next tier of the game.
Yeah.
Take care, Kurt. See you tomorrow, buddy.
See you
Hey,
later,
buddy.
Kurt. I'm probably gonna shut this live down, see if I can do that. So see you guys later.
Smash that thumbs up and away out, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Later, chat.
Shut